everyone. Welcome back to Awesome Autographs and More. This is episode number 75. And I have a bunch of stuff here, so I think we're probably going to split this into two videos. I'm going to start out with a purchase I made. Oops. And yeah, the mat you see in front of you is set up for everything that's here. So I don't know that we'll use it all at the same time, but certainly will between the two videos. Anyways, this is a purchase I made this past month from ABC Sports, which you've, ABC Sports, abcunlimited.net, which you've seen in the past. First up, we have, a Mickey Tettleton 1990 Leaf, and that's a new card for my set that I'm working on. This is going to be a mess by the time I'm done, I'm pretty sure of that. Next up, we have Mr. Buzz Capra. Got a small card here. I think I'm going to do it this way to kind of give you the comparison of a standard card. Did not realize that was a small card, but still the same, and ended up with 3 Mr. Buzz Capra cards there. Okay. Next up, we have Mr. Doug Corbett. And managed to have 2 cards of his. A lot of these are too... I knew this was going to happen. There's just too many stands here for me not to be making a mess and having it collapse on me. So we'll see if this gets better as we go along. Let me put that in the middle there, might help. Okay, onward. Next up is Mr. Jamie Quirk. Received 1 card of his. And again, for those of you that don't know, in my collecting autographs, I have binders that are set up for the different sports and players and filed in there alphabetically. And generally, I like to fill a page with each player. So you'll see some players here where I've got, 5, 6, 7 cards, and some where I may only have 1 or 2, just because that's all I need to fill in the pages, or that's all they happen to have on their database this time around. So next up is Mr. Steve Renko. I think I ended up having like 1 or 2 of his. Kind of decided to go ahead and fill out the collection. Or fill out the page anyways. Some of these are a little tougher to see. That's Mr. Steve Renko. Let's start putting these in the back. Next up, we have Mr. Tyler Robertson. Played, I think, only a couple of years in the majors. Started out with the Twins. The base card and the refractor card. Another minor league card here. And yet another minor league card. Mr. Tyler Robertson. Okay. Next up is Mr. Jeff Russell. I ended up just getting 2 of his, and I think I actually need more, but only got 2. Because that's really all they had, except for cards of his that I already have signed and didn't really want to buy duplicates. So figure I'll wait for the opportunity for another set of, or more cards to come up on their database. Next up, we have Mr. Scott Ruskin. Yeah, it looks like we've got 5 of him. There we go. Good positioning there. Although for some reason the lighting just doesn't seem to be right today. Let's see if that helps. Leaf card there. Score 91. And Stadium Club, probably 91 or 92. Too small of a print for me to read it, so that's Mr. Scott Ruskin. Next up, what do we have here? Last 2. This one we've got, looks like 7 cards. Mostly minor league cards here. This is a guy, again, played mostly in the minors. I don't know that he played much, very often, or much at all in the majors, but he was somebody I had seen play when he was in the minors. He was with, I want to say, the Portland Sea Dogs. I can't remember. I remember going to one of their games. I can't remember who they played the day we went to the game, so that's pretty much it. But he was in the Marlins organization for a bit. May try to see about getting the other signature on this card. We'll see how it goes. And that is Mr. Nate Rollison, or Rollison, I'm not sure which it is. Last of these purchases were Mr. Mike, I think it's Mike. Yep, Mike Rossiter. Again, another prospect here. Some minor league cards. That is Mr. Mike Rossiter. Okay. I actually think I'm short a stand. In fact, I know I'm short a stand. Anyways, we got one private signing here. I'm going to add this to the to this particular video, and then we will move on to a second video for everything else. But this is a private signing with Mr. Keith Comstock. Putting all this paperwork here, I'm going to have to lay him down there. We got a 1990 Fleer, 1990 Leaf for my set, and then we got a bunch of these autograph cards, one representing each of the teams he played for. So we got Minnesota, San Francisco, San Diego, and Seattle. It's Mr. Keith Comstock. That's it for this video. We will move on to part 2 and pick up all the TTMs and another multi-person private signing through the mail. Mr. Keith Comstock was a private signing through the mail, so that counts for the Team 90s in the Battle of the Decades Challenge with Caleb's cards. I'll have several points for the next one, but only that one on this. The rest of these cards were all purchased, so they would not count for that challenge. Anyways, thanks to Mr. Comstock for his autograph, and thank you guys for listening to me babble. Please hit the like button. Doesn't take a lot of effort there. Just kind of hit it and it's done. You don't have to do anything else. Doesn't commit you to anything. And then over here you can subscribe and ring the bell if you want to be notified of other videos as they come up. I certainly would appreciate subscriptions. They help the channel out a lot, get it more exposure in the algorithms of YouTube. So, again, thank you all for listening, and we'll be back at you with another video probably very shortly. I think I'm going to just turn this off and start recording again.